Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin keeps dropping, bit of a knife catch there to the downside at the moment. So what we're going to do, I shared with you in the last video here this white wave count, which is still possible, but also the blue one in case it gives us a more direct pathway to the downside. What we're going to do, I think the blue one is playing out. This is the more direct ABC structure. And therefore, I'm going to take out the white microstructure, or at least, no, I will replace blue with white. Blue was just a different subdivision of this wave 4. But I feel, we have to go with the assumption that the C wave is already unfolding. And we had a very shallow B wave. Talked about that as one of the, let's say, likely options yesterday. I will take the resistance area of the chart right now because it looks as if it's going to take the direct pathway that would be in line with Ether as well, with Solana as well. It just increases the risk of a break of support, but we still have plenty of space. 37,899 seems to be a reasonable level where we can expect reactions. Why? Well, it's a main Fibonacci support level. It's a 38.2 Fib level for a wave 4, very relevant. And the A wave up here already reacted to the 23.6 Fib. So it shows that it's respecting that set of Fibonacci's. Okay, a direct break down below it. I mean, I cannot rule it out, right? A direct break below that level would suggest that the market is on its way to 37K. That's the 100% extension level. Why is that relevant? Because an A wave and a C wave often have the same length. Of course, the C wave can also be longer. So until we see a first 5-wave move to the upside, there literally is no low in place, okay? There is no bottoming structure. We need to see a first 5-wave move to the upside and a 3-wave pullback afterwards on a smaller time frame. And the first 5-wave move up needs to go above initial resistance. So let's label the C wave to the downside. I think it can help to understand where we actually are. I think the targets are clear. The next targets, 37.9K and 37K, and then we have 35K. Below 35K, I have to assume that the larger B wave pullback is unfolding, okay? Talked about that in previous videos, larger B wave, before we can carry on with a bullish market. But at the moment, we are in correction mode, and in both scenarios, it seems like we're not finished yet with a correction. However, there's a realistic chance that if this really is all of ABC, that we're going to complete this. It's quite sharp though for a 4th wave. Now, saying that, and that's purely speculative at this stage, a first 3-wave move down could indicate that a triangle is unfolding. ABC, then we get ABC up, ABC down, ABC up. That is obviously something that can happen, but that's not predictable. It's just a potential if we have 3 waves down. But also when we have 3 waves down, it indicates that the overall correction could be complete, yeah, when the C wave is done. So let's look at structures. What can I say? I mean, all I can say is we had an A wave potentially, a B wave, and this C wave to the downside is unfolding now. There are different possibilities how I could label this B wave. I could even see it as a triangle, I believe. Okay, does it make a great difference? No, it would just shift the 37K a little lower. I think it would shift it just a little lower, but overall, I think we can basically adopt the count that we also have on the ETH chart. So this would basically be a 1. This would be a 2. And then this is basically a 3, 4, 5. So it still has a little bit more room to go. Still interested to see if it will react to 37.9K. Or let's call it, 37.9. If this is a 1 and this is a 2, then the Fibonacci levels can tell us where the 3rd wave should finish, or at least gives us some ideal levels to watch. And the first level to watch is 38,340. This is really micro perspective. And I would use these 2, 3. Got 38,340, 37,915. That's the ideal target for a 3rd. Okay, it's the ideal target, and it's overlapping with a 38.2 retracement. Then we should get a 4 and 5. So that's sort of what I see right now. It could, of course, change If this is a WXY pattern, then after the next low it's complete. But as an ABC, it seems likely that we get 5 waves down in C, and at the moment in wave C I only have 3. Now again, they can always bottom with a WXY structure, in which case we still would need to see evidence that it's turning around, okay? And we can get that by watching for a 5-wave pattern to the upside and a subsequent 3-wave pullback. So at the moment, correction mode, no change. I will let you know when I see the first signals that things are turning around, but overall it still has space. And bear in mind, what did I say? The daily RSI, if that's oversold, getting oversold, that could be a significant buy signal. At least I'm not telling you to buy, you have to decide that yourself. But I can tell you that if we get any closer, I mean, I'm adding anyway carefully in the knife catch situation at the moment, but only adding mainly Bitcoin. But again, it's whenever we are in a correction, layering in can be an option. Not everybody can take the heat, right? It's not for everybody. But when layering in a downtrend, we have clear parameters to watch, obviously. So it's not like I'm buying without a plan. But it's not time to get aggressive really until we have a confirmed low in place. Okay, so good news is we're far away from previous swing lows here back in September, but the RSI is close. So RSI is nearly oversold. And in the past, when we've had an oversold region on the daily RSI, it was a good buy signal. That's essentially what I'm saying. Now you have to decide what that means for you and your portfolio. But I'm looking forward to that because that doesn't happen every day. Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.